All right, we are in the home stretch. This is section 5, building a delegation culture. So you've learned how to delegate effectively. You understand the system, the mindset, and the conversations. Now let's zoom out a bit, because the ultimate goal isn't just for you to delegate better. It's to create a culture where everyone practices this process. They practice ownership, trust, leadership every day. A culture where delegation isn't a one-time act. It's a way of operating. And here's how you build that culture. First thing is you have to model it yourself. Culture starts at the top. If you're holding on to everything, micromanaging or rescuing tasks when people struggle, you're teaching them that ownership is not safe. But if you delegate clearly, if you trust publicly, and then you debrief respectfully, you're modeling the behavior you want to multiply. People don't learn delegation by being told. They learn it by seeing it and modeling it. Next step, celebrate the ownership, not just the outcomes. In a lot of organizations, only the final results get recognized. But if you want more ownership and leadership thinking, you've got to celebrate the process, not just the product. When someone takes initiative, solves a problem without being asked, or owns a project to completion, spotlight it. Public recognition makes it clear this is what we value here. What gets recognized gets repeated. Next, build delegation into development. Delegation isn't just about lightening your load. It's one of the fastest ways to develop your team skills, confidence, and leadership abilities. Give stretch assignments. Coach them through the struggle. Let people take on bigger responsibilities than they think they can handle and grow into them. Delegation is development. It's how you transform good employees into great leaders. The fourth step is to normalize debriefing and feedback. If people are scared of feedback, they're also going to be scared of ownership. Build a culture where feedback is normal, expected, and most importantly, safe. After every major project, ask what worked, what didn't, what are we going to do differently next time? How can we make it better? When feedback is about learning, not blame, your team grows stronger and your delegation gets smarter. Next, you got to remove the hero complex. This is a big one. You are not the hero. If you're still measuring your value by how much you personally do, how much you fix, or how often you're rescuing things, you're bottlenecking your team and your business. Great leaders build other heroes. You are the guide, not the hero. They create systems that work without them. They measure their success by how many leaders they develop, not how many problems they solve personally. And that's really what you're building, a culture where everyone owns the mission, where leadership is distributed, and where scaling becomes sustainable. Now let's land this plane. Pause the video and reflect. What is one thing you can do this week to model better delegation? How will you start creating a culture where ownership, trust, and leadership are expected? Write down one action step and one recognition that you'll give to someone who takes ownership this week. Because when you master delegation personally and then build it into your culture, there is no limit to how far you can grow. Congratulations. You just completed the effective delegation training. Now, go lead differently.